Hello. About 15 years ago, I taught the aesthetics of computer animation at the University of Aachen in the very west of Germany. And one of my most interesting students was someone, I forgot his name unfortunately, who always stretched things to the limit. For example, when we would explode a polygon object, he would not pick a parameter of exploding it into 75 pieces or 120 pieces, but a million pieces, which normally crashed the PC, or Maya would stop working for a couple of hours. That's how he did his first animations. Lots of polygons thrown around in the landscape, and he pushed things to the limit. And what I do today is something similar. It's really stupid, but punk music was made out of protest against all the slick and posh other styles of music at that time. And of course, it's part of society and aesthetics too. So this quite beautiful abstract object here is just a starting point before we mess things up. You can use any kind of polygon object. What I did was use a spherical harmonics object. And under spherical harmonics you find lots of parameters which you can change, like this one here, for example. And so it's just a random sort of thing which I don't really care about. What we're doing now, and that's the punk thing, we go to the character and rigging tools. You find them normally here under skeleton, I guess, quick rig. And with this object selected, you can click auto rig now. This is really stupid. It doesn't have legs or arms or a head or anything. Let's see what Maya does with it. It's pretty patient, 20%. It's thinking deeply. And I'm pretty sure it will present us with a result. Now it's binding the skin, and we're done. It's a very peculiar skeleton. For example, if we pick the leg, that's the right ankle, and move it upwards, it does this. Well, the skeleton is somewhere here in the middle. We have arms, but we cannot move them. I don't know what this whole thing is about. Like this is moving the hips forward and backward. What I want to do now is stretch this thing even further. Go to Windows, General Editors, and the Content Browser. And under Animation you find Motion Capture Data. And let's pick any kind of motion capture data, like for example the fight one. If you don't find these things in your Maya setup, check one of my previous videos where I give you a hint how to import them, so they're depicted here nicely. So we have this huge creature here now. It's doing some fighting. Yeah. Okay, and since the skeleton here, which is a preset, so to say, has the same bones and joints as this one down here, we can make this skeleton here, which is called a quick rig character, not be controlled by the control rig. This is the current control rig, this one, but by Jason. That's him. And what we see now, I have no idea what's coming out of this. So this thing is moving. So we have a double dance here. I must admit I got a little bit carried away here. I created a new camera, and I created a box for a wonderful fighting abstract object. And this is what the animation looks like. I don't want to render it really in high resolution. This is a preview, sort of. Struggling to fight. And here is a brief intermediate frame rendered at a quite good resolution using, of course, Arnold. So I hope this inspired you to try out animations which are not so totally strict as most of them are supposed to be, and as they are in most of the tutorials and my tutorials as well. So this is not to be taken too seriously. Enjoy.